G'day Pathfinders, welcome to another episode of the CF Moto Aoci installation and wiring system. So as I go through the video, you'll see that I've taken a different approach to the installation process of the cables. None of these things are coming off. That is not coming off, this is not coming off, that is not coming off. So what sort of system is that? Watch and see. It is so simple to run your cables using this method. And let's get on with the video. This took me like one full day to do it properly and take care of what I was doing. So I'm a little slow, you might be quicker. Enjoy the ride. Alright, so I've looked and looked. I got no idea where this damn thing is. It's supposed to be a socket, so I'm looking for a socket. And I can't find a socket. I looked in here, this is fuse box, these are relays. I mean, there's nothing really here, and I couldn't figure out where it was. So what to do? Well, I went to YouTube and I looked for, I'd watched this before, Aoci 555. So that's it there. And after watching it, it wasn't quite clear, but after watching it, I found the area that it's supposed to be. And then he said something about green sockets. So, all right, so I came back here and, okay, so that's gonna flash a little bit. Where is it? Right there. So there's actually two of them. Hang on, let me try to pry it. Right here, there's a loom. So there's a loom here. So it runs along here. And then it's basically taped to the loom. There it is right there. Two of these things here. So you've got, that's actually green socket. So you just got to undo that tape and pull these out. I'll have a look at it. They're just open. There's nothing on the other end. All right, just, that's it. That's where it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test it now to see if, you know, the multimeter shows it ignition on and it works. So give me a minute and I'll do that. I'm going to now test for the ignition. So I've cut the tape off the loom, nice and free. I'll retape the second one that I'm not going to be using. This is making a flicker, so I'm not going to use that, but you sort of get the idea. So all right, let's I've got my multimeter. Now the multimeter has to be set to DC, direct current, and I've set it to 20 volts. So that's more than enough. And because the one below is 2 volts, no good. It's got to be more than 12 volts to be able to measure it. Okay, so it's set to DC 20 volts. This is just, I've had this for over 20 years, this little trusty multimeter. All right. Now, all right, for those who really don't know much about electronics and electricity, red and black. Red is positive, black is negative. It's like that on your cars as well. All right, so what we're gonna do is stick the red into this one here. Where is it? Right there. So we're gonna stick it into this one. I'm just gonna, for making it easy, just use the red wired one, because there's red and green. Just use the red, keep it consistent. We're going to put the red in here and the black onto the negative. So here's the negative. And then we're going to switch it on, and then we're going to hopefully measure 12 volts. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so this is, just stick it along the side. Don't stick it in the hole because it's not going to hold it. All right, so I've got it on the red. Okay, we'll just put that there, and I'm going to put that on the negative of the battery. and we're going to switch it on. So at the moment it's 0 volts. On, there you go, 12 volts. Take it off, so I've just taken this off, 0 volts. Put it on, okay, so that's it. That is actually it, so I'll turn it off from the ignition, 0 volts, perfect. Now I've just got to find a male round socket. I don't know what size this is, so I might have to sort of, I don't know what it is, I might not have it. You can always go to JCar and get a couple of different sizes, and that's all what we're going to do. So I'll go and have a look. If I can't find the cable for it, then no problem, we'll go to JCar and pick one up. Here is my electronic toolbox. Geez, they're nice, cool. Nope, and just dropped that. You don't want to drop that. Okay, nothing there. Definitely nothing there. Alright, let's have a look inside. I usually buy these things. I should have it somewhere. Yes, my Weller soldering iron. That is sensational. Everybody needs one of those. Okay, so don't know if I'll need that, but I will need this. And here's another multimeter. This is a really good one too. That's a cheap one. It's also a cheap one, but this is even better. This is more electronic than that basic one, but I just use the basic one. It's simple to use. This is more automatic for those who really don't know much about multimeters. It's a good one too. Okay, what do we got here? Must have bought these in my travels. Oops, something just fell. You know what fell? The fuses. I think I better find that first. So here is the module, the power box. This goes to that, and these are the cables. Oh, okay, let's have a look. There is a fuse here. It's good to know what ampage it is, so just in case. It's a yellow one, which is, God, I can't see that. Do you think they'd do it in white writing or something like that? It's so difficult to see. Don't know. Oh God, look at it. It's purple and it's got the number 3 on it. I'm just zooming in with my phone. It's so difficult to see. You think they put a dab of white paint on the number 3? I'm assuming that it's a 3 amp fuse. Alright, good to know. Alright, there's all different types. Okay, that's not it. They're not it. So these ones aren't it. Where's the round ones? That's not a round one. Nope. Damn, I got everything except. So these are joiners. That's not what I want. I just measured the cable, that, and come up as 2.5. So the wire is 2.5 millimeter. I think I need to go and have a look at those bullet sockets, bullet plugs around the 2.5 millimeter wire. So we'll go to, I believe Super Cheap have got these things. So I'll go to Super Cheap because I don't think JCar's open today. I'll go to Super Cheap and I'll go and have a look and see what I can find. We'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and I did find wire 2.5 to 3 millimeter, and it says it has a tab of 4mm, and that's it there, and it works perfectly. I'll go and show you. I'll put it in and you'll see that just clicks in perfectly. And this was purchased from Supercheap, the SCA brand. Perfect. We just need the male ones. I think there's female ones in there as well. Not sure. Oh no, they're all male. Well, you think you would have some female as well? Yeah, no, these are all male. That's fine, not a problem. Right, so here's the socket. And boom, perfect. Very tight. That's good. That works. Ooh. Left it in there. Okay. Now I've got to pry that or pull that out. Okay. Let's go pull that sucker out. Okay. I've just noticed something. Well, here's something interesting. For those who want to buy this from Aoci, I got a discount due to using the discount code from Aoci 555. I don't have any affiliation with Aoci. He does. So if you want to buy this particular item, then use his code, get onto his videos and have a look. I'm pretty sure the code is Aoci 555. So shout out to him. Thank you very much. All right, what I've found, the one that he actually installed, the C6, is different to this one because I'm looking for the GPS box. There isn't any. This is just the power box. And I noticed that on the back here it says GPS. So this is an upgrade to what I saw on that video, because I looked at that video and I bought that accordingly. But this is what I got. Aoci C6 series. C6 Pro is what I purchased. What does it say here? It's just particulars about the unit. Interesting. This, and I was surprised because I did not purchase these two suckers, which are the tire pressure sensors. I didn't purchase these. You've got to purchase these separately. So this, I don't know. I've got the whole thing. 2 cameras, tire pressure sensors, switch. So the control switch. I think I might use that. I'm not sure. We'll see. But yeah, and the SD card. So maybe that's what they're shipping now, the whole kit and caboodle. And the price was amazing. This must be an upgraded model because look at this. There's the one that I saw on Aoti's video that he did the installation had 3 wires. There was a red, black and a yellow. This only has red and black. Okay, all right, so the job is to route this all the way to this point here. That's going to be interesting. So let me investigate a little bit. I don't want to take any panels off. So I'm thinking I might use my orange tongue that I've got. I'll go and grab that. All right, this is what I mean by orange tongue. Not sure, I'm just gonna have to see if this will go all the way and come out of around here somewhere. If not, I've got to pull all that off, which I'm dreading because you got to take this off as well. All right, let me investigate first before I talk about it. Okay, The yellow tongue is through, but there's a fair bit of cables here, so don't know. Stay tuned. This is really thick, so I'm just going to pull thinner wires through, so it makes it easy when I'm pulling that out. So I found where it's gonna go, and there we go. Now we've pulled that out. Now I've got to lay this section. Once I can pull that through, then that's gonna go up. So that will then connect to this and go up. One step at a time. Oops. I think it's in here somewhere. Okay, I'm just gonna open this section here so I can have a look. Really need a table, don't we? It's in here somewhere. Let's just put everything. Okay, there it is. So I got it. Okay, so it's running alongside here without even opening it up. Okay, now we're just going to slowly pull it out. Okay, here we go. There it is. Okay. It's a little tight. Okay, so that's easy now. So I ran it through the plastic. There's an opening in the plastic here, so it's not outside the plastic, I'm assuming, because it's not on that, it's on running through here. And it's pretty loose, which is good. Alright, so we've got this section routed. We've got this section routed. Now we're going to have to pull the cables through. Stay tuned for that. I'm going to pull it that way because of this box. It's got to be here, and there's plenty for that. Alright, we'll tape it up and slowly try to pull it out. Hopefully this works without damaging anything. The reason why I'm doing it so long is I want to protect that and protect this. The rest is just cable. So, all done. Now slowly we're going to feed it through. Slowly. Feels tight. Feels tight. Oh, that's great. Yes. Yeah, that's come through. Okay. So it would have gone all the way through if this didn't get caught in here. How on earth did that happen? Alright. It's alright, no big deal. Ah, look at that. Just came through like a gem. Alright, and that should sit here. It's a good place for it to sit, or I could push it through depending on how much length I need. Alright, let's open this up and check the length. So the yellow tongue was the best way to do it. Well, when you have all these things laying around your place, there's always a better way to do it. Okay, and then this. Do you know what I didn't do? Oh shit. The camera. Oh, damn, I knew. Alright, well the camera's gonna have to go separately. I have to go through that process again. I'll be back. I've taken this off because I want to see what's underneath, how I could route this rear camera wire. So I've taken that off and we'll just put that there for now. This was easy, I just pushed it through and it came out. Second time round it was very easy. And you want to do the job right, you've got to do it right. So camera's going to sit above this and it's going to be just coming on the edge outside and then in here. What I'm thinking is I might just drill a little semicircle here and just let the wire sit there so it doesn't have pressure or get cut. So that's how it's going to go. So it's going to go from here, route it to there. I hope I got this the right way. I better check before I... Oh. Yeah. Let's check. Let's grab a camera. Or else we're going to be in deep strife. Lucky I caught that. Definitely lucky that I caught that. There it is. So there's the camera. I'll just leave that there for now. Actually, that's going to be routed under there. So we'll connect that up. How far was that? Probably need about, that'll probably be there. Oh, I can push it through later. Never mind. So let's push this through. So we'll feed it. I'm going to feed it in. This is a nice, comfortable area to feed it through. There's plenty of room, and we can just use some ties if we wanted to, which I don't think I will. It's not necessary for the cable ties. Here we go. So we'll tape that up and pull that sucker through as well. Alright, nearly finished taping this up. So I've seen a lot of videos about installing this system, and everyone has pulled all this off, and it is a little tedious, which is not necessary. So for those who want to give this a shot, get yourself some orange tongue. Where do you get this? Construction sites. These are on the flooring, the tongue of the flooring. There's, you know, usually some left over, and oops, I just stepped on the camera. And you can get it from Yeah, from Ask a Builder, they'll give you one. All right, so we'll just feed some length through, and then I'll just show you exactly. I'll show you exactly where this is coming from. We need some light. Let me come back with a light. So I don't know if you can, where is it? Even I can't see it properly. There's the yellow tongue. Try again. So there's the yellow tongue. It's being fed through here. If I can move this that way, and you can see that. That's on the inside alongside the plastic. Something got caught, which is not good. Alright, so we'll just push that back out. Let's just move this out of the way. I better hold this out a bit. So, no. There we go. Done. Again. Oh my god. Alright, so we'll just run that under there. Out of the way. That's gonna probably, yeah, let's put some ties. No, maybe not. Maybe some here. We'll see. Just needs to be out of the way and we don't do any damage there. Alright, that's in. Let's take this off. Both the cables are here. Now I've got to run. Don't know where I'm going to mount the front camera, but probably be here somewhere. Okay, let me have a look at exactly where I'm going to mount it, and no, it should be fine. I'll just run the cable up with everything else, so join them all together. All right, let's do that. Let's join them all together and pull it all the way up. Let's pull these through, hopefully. Oh, what is holding this? Yeah, that was getting stuck. Now these are going to have to go back down once I connect these up. They've got to go back down one at a time, hence why I've put this up there to pull it and pull it back. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare, but yeah, it'll be done. So I'll get back to you once all this is laid up and connected. Everything is now installed, so I'll go through it one at a time, just do a final recap for those who want to see the cables laid in without any visibility to the outside world. So have a look at this. So the initial front camera is here, and we have in here the cables are going, it's a little dark under here, so they're actually going to a crevice here. Let me grab some light, but this makes it flicker because it's LED. So the cables run along the crossbar up there. It's cable tied in, and they run into that crevice over there, and with the orange tongue, that method that I used goes all the way to the back, and also goes up into the device right in front of me when I sit on the bike. So the Aoci device. So it's going straight up here, and the cables are neatly put away. So here is the cables coming out of the Aoci, and they go into a cavity here, and it's not been obstructed by that because it will go up. There's plenty of room in there. You can just tuck it all in there. It goes up and goes down without any hindrance to the cables at all. So they run in here, run down into the bottom. From there it goes into here and runs along the side. From the side comes out here. We've got our 3 cables here. We've got the negative, positive going into the AC ports, accessory ports, sorry, not AC. So we've got 3 cables here. We've got the positive and negative running along from the front, coming to this section here. We have an accessories port, so there's 2 of those there, which I've used 1, and you've seen the connectors and the information about the connectors and where we got them. So for those who want to do the install, you can do that. Negative connects here to the battery, positive into the accessories. Then I've got 1 other cable, which is the rear camera, and the rear camera runs along under here, nicely tucked in here. I had to, if you see this, I had to drill a hole to put this sort of sit in that little hole because the seat sits on that. So I didn't want to get deep into behind the, you know, the brake light and everything. This was the very simple way to do it. Just pull it out of here. The seat sits on top of this. You just see a little bit of wire here. It runs along. Okay, so this section here runs along in there and just comes out here, connects into the rear camera. So this section here, you can just cable tie it to the bar here. That's fine. Well, I haven't done that yet. Coming to the end of this, so that I'll do that as well. So here is the rear camera. I haven't even taken off the plastics that are on there. You got to make sure that this little dot that you see here, so that dot that you see there, that's going to be pointing in the up direction, or else it's really weird. If you have it the other way around, it's upside down. So make sure that point, you may have an arrow, you may have a dot. I've got a dot. If it's an arrow, then you got to see the arrow up here, not down there. So that's all in, nicely tucked away. The orange tongue system was very easy, so easy. Nothing had to come off. No panels, no crash bars, nothing came off. Just went straight in. So I suggest for those people who are interested in doing some cable laying for this type of stuff, go to a construction site and see what you can find. Okay, so here is the control. This is really cool. So right next to, you know, your throttle, you can click on these. One goes to home, and one is for the phone, and one is for something else, which I don't know, can't remember. Okay, so I reckon we should switch it all on, and let's see what happens. Takes a little bit to boot up, but cool. So that's it there. So I've switched it on previously and connected up the tyre pressure sensors, connected the phone into it. It's a very simple process, nothing to do with this. All you do is get into your phone, do a search for the device, which actually starts with an MT. So you find that device, just connect in, and there you go, your phone's connected. Once it's connected, you get all the Apple CarPlay functions, and I'll show you that in a second. This came up automatically because I'd previously connected in with Bluetooth, and so you don't need to do anything. Every time you switch your bike on, this will connect automatically. So we've got the standard screen that you see in your car as well when you connect your Apple CarPlay. If you go to this, oops. Okay, so we've got all the apps. You got the maps, you got the Google Maps. If you want to download Waze and things like that, I'm sure you can work all that out. It's not very difficult. And which I haven't tried, you can control your phone function from here. You can read your messages if you want to. The standard stuff with the Apple CarPlay. So that, and let's have a look. Search. So yeah, it's just like when you're in your car. Do a search where you want to go, set it. So if I click on that, it's gonna, whoops, that shouldn't have come up. So we'll have to delete that out. So we've got all our functions that we have on our phone. It's connected in, messages, phone, which I don't think you'll be using that, but who knows. If you've got a headset connecting in, that's another story. Okay, so music, which I don't have any music, I don't listen to music. Your standard function. So maps, if you want to use maps, which I don't use this, I use Google. So just depending on what you want to use. Yeah, so that's it. It's a very simple connection process, absolutely simple, and it's all done through your phone. Connect your phone onto it and it's done. And there's the home button, and if we press the home button on okay, so that was the controllers, the cameras. So we've got camera function, and we can see the different front, rear, and both together. Actually, that's not a bad idea, having the rear one connected. Press it again, so press the middle button again, and you get your CarPlay. And yeah, so it toggles from there to there. So if you want to go back to home here, just click on home and you're back here. So like the tire pressure monitors, we've got the front and the back connected in. Didn't have to do anything. All I did was put them on the, and I'll show you. All I've done was put them onto the tire, which is there. So I just put it on and put the back one on. So make sure that when you're putting them on each one of those connectors, whatever you want to call it, they have a B and an F. So B for back, F for front. So make sure you put the F on the front and B on the back. And the back one, same gizmo, if you can see it there, it's on as well. And then all you do is you switch it on, wait about 10 to 15 seconds, it does the connections automatically. I didn't have to do anything, and it'll give you the temperature, it'll give you the pressure. You may need to set it up, but this was already set up. So go through the setup and just pick the correct settings. Other than that, that's it. So next video will be about going on a trip, and I dare say it's going to be fantastic. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. So thank you very much, Pathfinders. You have a great day.